My name is Dave Jarvis. Spent 20 years in the Marine Corps. Retired as a Master Sergeant out of First Recon Battalion.
Todd Love, and I was a corporal when I got out of the Marine Corps.
I'm Alex Hale. I actually stayed in until 2018. We deployed with this group in Afghanistan in 2010.
So my name is Peter Michelena. I was a sergeant in the Marine Corps when I got out. I was the 1st Recon Battalion, Bravo Company. And my role at Afghanistan was primarily as a point man. And during that time, I served on over 90 to 120 combat patrols, leading us through Helmand Province, Sangin, Chirkanawa, Nawa, Marja. I would say Barracks has done a really good job with helping me first provide an environment where I could connect with the guys. And the interesting thing about doing an activity together is that we've grown apart in some ways, that we have different interests and hobbies and mindsets, but allowing us to work together on an activity as a team or as a platoon again really meant a lot to me because I felt reconnected with the guys.
I thought fly fishing was going to be harder than it was. It wasn't easy to learn, but once I kind of figured out the technique, I was surprised. Like the last day I brought in like 8 or 9 fish all on my own, minus like the putting it into the net part. I also think I'm a little inspired by the way that y'all are doing it. It's much different than the vibe and the intention it's different than what other nonprofits are doing.
And I never seen a organization that focused on reuniting groups of people. Usually it's just, we want wounded Marines or wounded service members to show up here, and that's, maybe bring a buddy, and that's all they really cared. That's all I've really seen out there advertised. But this one was like, wow, their mission is exactly what we're doing. And it was offered up to us to come out to Montana and be a part of one of their excursions on the Bighorn River, do a couple days of fly fishing, sit back, have some good meals, kick a few beers back, catch up, sit around the campfire. This is, Montana's God's country, and everybody in our platoon loves the adventure of being outside.
I've been on, I don't know how many, I've been with a couple different organizations for fly fishing for veterans. The uniqueness of Bar X trying to get guys that know each other makes it just so much easier to roll in to an event or a trip or whatever it is and actually get the benefits out of it. We're all comfortable together, and it's just a better healing process than I think the other organizations might have. And I think they have a step up on that. And if they can keep doing that, I think it will do a lot of good for a lot of Marines.
This Bar X experience has been exceptional. The fact that these guys can get all of us together and have that bonding experience that we had, before and even after the deployment coming back. For me, I haven't, Brandon's probably my best friend out of this group, and I haven't seen him in 9 years, so this was awesome. The importance of just reconnecting with guys, I think it's vital. I don't think it's important, it's absolutely vital, because 7 months of what we went through, that's traumatizing. It doesn't matter who you are, and like we were taught today, that doesn't go away. So being able to sit down and reminisce or talk about what everyone has a different perspective. So me listening to your perspective and you listening to my perspective, it gives that light of, I'm not the only one going through this. We're all going through this together. So just talking about it, I hate to even relate it to this, but it's kind of like addiction. Like, you're admitting the problem, and that's the biggest thing. And I was just talking about this with the Bar X guys. Pride. You have to set it aside, and as men, in particular, pride's a big thing, and to talk about things that make you vulnerable, guys don't like doing that. So when it's a brother or another former recon guy, I think that opens it up to be able to talk. And I think that's what we all have, is that ability to set our pride aside, sit down, hey man, what's going on, and is there anything I can do to help? You know, I've been where you've been. I feel the same way. Maybe I'm, you know, hiding it or putting it deeper than you are, but it's okay. We're going through it together, you know. And that's the importance of this brotherhood and being able to talk about it. You know, it's trauma, and talking about it is the medicine. It's not going away like we talked about this morning. It's going to stay with us. So, you know, to turn that into a positive light and change your perspective, don't let it beat you, turn it into a positive. And I think that's what Bar X has done. You know, bring us together and make this a positive.